Hey! This is really lame, but I just straightened my hair for the first time in like months because it's long enough. It's like, I look cute. I'm gonna make a video. So, I figured I would tell you guys a story. This one time when I was working at Walmart, there was a lady that came up to me, and she was like this big lady. Like, she looked like she would ride a motorcycle. And I was like on that day, like I was blowing up like all these helium balloons that I had found in the back room. So I was having to blow a lot of them up, and I was like getting down to like, I need to get going because Ryan's hungry and he wants to go to lunch because he gets grumpy when he's hungry. And this lady like comes up to me, and I'm like blowing up the balloons, and she comes up and she's like, hey, you see any pitches around here? And I was like, what? And I like thought she was really mad, and like she was mad that she couldn't get service. And I'm like mentally preparing. I was gonna start like cussing me out because I thought maybe she was wanting assistance at the jewelry counter. I hadn't had an experience like this up until that point, so I'm like, well, okay, it happens to everybody. So I'm just like my face probably really looked like that. She's like, pitches, you see any pitches around here? And I was like, what? She's like, I have a little envelope of pictures. I was like, wait, pictures? You're not saying bitches? And then I started like, oh, and then like a lady happens to walk by, and she's like, oh, there's an envelope of pictures up front. And she's like, oh, there's where my pictures are at. And she like walks away. She was white, by the way. I'm gonna go eat some mac and cheese now. I feel like I have rock star hair because it's straight. Okay, so I just got back from dinner. Fish and chips tonight. And I was sitting there eating my mac and cheese like I said I was gonna get. I think there's more mac than cheese, and I like there to be lots of cheese. There's this girl sitting there, and she's like, are those chips? Those aren't even chips. Those are just big french fries. And then the guy's like, well, I guess they're chips. And she's like, so like, they're chips? Are they fish chips? Are they like the same thing? Pretty awful. And then earlier today, I was walking down Neons. I was like, I'm going over the bridge, and like I'm texting, and like out of the corner of my eye, like I see something like hanging off of the bar, and so I'm thinking that it's like a chipmunk. Oh my gosh, a giant chipmunk! And I start freaking out because there have been chipmunks before that have seriously like almost ran into my feet because they're like so psychotic and running everywhere. And I look, and it's not a giant chipmunk, it's a person, and they're like one-armedly hanging on the bridge, like just chilling down there. I don't know what he was doing. Like he was walking in front of me one minute, and I look down and he's hanging off the bridge. In retrospect, looking back at it, I should have like stopped and asked him if he was okay, because like what if he like rolled off and was about to die? But instead I'm like sitting there, even though he could be in dire like danger of dying. And then like I knew who he was in my class, and like I get to class and he comes walking in later, and like he's acting normal. So I guess for this time, if there's a time to walk by someone hanging off a bridge, this time was the prime time. Prime time for bridge passing. Okay, well. Okay, I'm gonna go now. See you later.